Back here in Denver, Pennsylvania, we are getting set for high school boys soccer action live on the channel. For boys soccer, there you see Garden Spot first-year head coach in David Brill, now in charge of the Spartans, and they've had some turnover there. Long-standing seniors for the Spartans have moved on, so he is in charge of, by his own words, a pretty young team. You see head coach Derek Sipe for the Cocalico Eagles in his 11th year of the program. It's hard to believe that we are over a decade of Coach Sipe in charge of the Eagles, but boy, have they had a pretty productive 11 years here as the program is on a steady ascent. And last year, the Eagles making the District 3 finals for the first time in program history. A pretty remarkable moment for the Eagles and a pretty remarkable season as they were able to get into the state playoffs. Track it down. Cleared out by the defense.
That's called an eyeball.
Here's Maine. Watch out. Avoids and shot. Oh, it's off the post. What a rocket. And what a save from Brill. So I just said wasn't tested. Well, Luke Maine changed that about 7 minutes in. If he gets on his left foot, watch out. Had an opening, and this laser was deflected off the corner post. Spartans back in control. They try to go through. Oh, that was a bit of a miscue there. And they will give up a corner kick to the Spartans. So first real life here for the offense of the Spartans. 22 to go in the half. Looked like Cocalico kind of got caught there awkwardly trying to chase that down. And instead of make a mistake, it was put over the end line. So we'll see what the Spartans offense can do. Brill will send it in. That's nice. Wilczek. How about that? Wilczek elevates in traffic, absorbs the contact, comes down with it. Probably could have gotten a call from the referee as well. Right there. A couple of the Spartans make contact. Either way, he maintains possession. Nicely done. Forward nonetheless. Through to Bollinger. Just mentioned his name. See what he can do. Over to Maine. Two players tracking him, no surprise. He'll take a shot, more like a field goal, up and over, but you can see kind of the strength in his leg as he tries to put that one on frame. Wasn't much room there, but Luke Maine will continue at it, trying to tally his first goal of the season. Now when they play ahead. Barry, Populus, nobody home. This one goes all the way back to Wien, so from one end to the other. Uh-oh, bit of a mistake there. Finds the chest of Bollinger. Can he get an opening here? He does. Rips it. Oh, another sprawling save for Wien. Boy, it really felt like if Bollinger could have gotten around that last defender and had an open look, could have found some open net. There you go, left foot. A little too much angle, unfortunately. Was off to the left. Wien's heartbeat went up a couple notches there after he sent that one directly to Bollinger. Here come the Spartans. They could put one on the scoreboard here. A lot of room. Oh, nice save. Wilczek cleared. That was Blake Hostler, the sophomore, number 17, coming in. And it's just unbelievable how fast it goes from an opportunity for Cocalico. Spartans bring it down. Found an opening. Right here, just past a bunch of blue shirts. I told you that Heredia was going to be one of those guys to keep an eye out. I think the Spartans are excited he's here in the program this year. And he almost gave them their first lead of the season. Scoreless ball game on Blue Ridge 11. We'll step aside, come back and chat about things between Garden Spot and Cocalico as you're watching the opening boys soccer match on Blue Ridge 11. Coach Sipe and the Eagles have made the adjustments here in this second half. Certainly possessed the ball well, had plenty of shots, but they've got to start putting them in the back of the net if they want to be successful this year. Chipped ahead, Populus. He'll have a chance to volley here. Takes a shot right at Wien. Boy, they cannot find an angle past Simon Wien. That was a good open look for Talon Populus to get the scoring started this year for Cocalico. Look at again, a great view from the back angle. Had the right side, could have gone cross to the left as well, and just the volley was right in the midst of Simon Wien. Looks like Talon Populus has been a little more active in the offense here, so maybe that's a bit of an adjustment for the Eagles. Boy, there's just a lot of blue shirts up here. Bollinger, Populus, trying to slice through a lot of contact. He's free again. Populus sends it through. There it is. Boy, we've called Talon Populus's name a lot in the last 2 minutes, and he finally puts it home. We talked about it, the opportunities, putting the pressure on, and Cocalico has their first lead of the season, and the first goal of the season goes to the junior, Talon Populus. Take a look at it again. Left foot. I think he might have gone 5-hole there, and Ween is not happy about it. He's made some good saves so far today. Let's see it in slow-mo. Yeah, puts one home. Luke Main pushes forward, all eyes on him. Dumps it off to Populus. Really making some moves. Takes a shot. It's up. It's, ooh, nice save. Boy, from the angle here, there was a chance that could go right over the head of Ween, but he pops it up nicely. Makes the save. See from behind here. Look, pops it up and is able to find it. That could have spun across the end line and in for goal number 2 for Cocalico and Populus. Can't be comfortable with a 1-0 lead if you're Cocalico. Too many opportunities to let him go to waste. Here's Main looking for someone to run through. Populus will take it if you can give it to him. Main, 3 defenders, pulls the trigger. Goal! Luke Main on the score sheet for the season. Goal number 2 of the year for Cocalico. Goal number 1 of the season for Luke Main, and he sliced through the defense to put that one home. Let's see how many defenders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goalie makes 5. 5 players able to evade there for Luke Main. Certainly will have to do a lot of that this year because all defenses will be all eyes on Luke Main, and if he can do things like that, it's going to be a great year, a great senior year for Luke Main. Barry's there, but so was the Spartan defender. Also looks like Luke Main's getting a bit of a breather on the bench right now. Here's Populus. He'll take a rip at it as well. Deflected! Goal! That's across the line. Talon Populus, give him 2 for today on an electric right-footed shot. And 2 second-half goals for the junior. Boy, he gets a little bit of space, and he's going to let it rip. It deflected off of someone, too, there at some point. Let's see who this deflects off of. Off of a Spartan, Ween, and that's where it goes across the line. Good effort from Simon Ween. That one was knuckling off of a defender. You can see it there. That's in the goal. As soon as it crosses that line, all the ball has to be across that line. You can see poor Simon Ween. He's put up with a lot of shots here today, and he has given it a valiant effort. But Wednesday, right back here for the boys against Twin Valley. Non-league action, 4 p.m. for that. Friday at Cedar Crest, also 4 p.m. So a bunch of 4 p.m. games for Cocalico to start the season. Get out of school early for those. Headed on frame, Wilczek's there. Wasn't coming with much pace, but a nice job by Wilczek to be in the right spot. Eat that up and outlet it here to his teammates as they try to move forward quickly. Almost skips through, almost found Populus. There he is, he's looking for another one. Over to Main. If he gets a good touch, this is 1-on-1. Sends it by. Luke Main adds another one. So 2 apiece for the 2 stars for this Cocalico team. And just like that, they can fill it up. And that's how it's going to be this year. Populus and Main, the 2 headliners. Certainly some other options as well. Bollinger will get his day. Upson will add some in as well. But you give Luke Main that much room to shoot, it's over for the opposing goalkeeper. So 4 goals in the second half for this Cocalico squad. It was 0-0 at half. It is now 4-0 Cocalico. There you see Luke. So he has started the trek towards 19, towards 20, I guess we should put it at this year. 2 in. 20 would set a new record for the program as he currently holds the record at 19. Had a pretty solid game here. And now it's time for the reserves off the bench to kind of give their effort, which right there, Eli Berry quickly plays it off. Todd Becker tried to one-time it past Ween. You'll love to see it. It's great effort. The two players. You get a little better touch, and that is a sensational play. Love the hustle here from Berry as Ween didn't pick it up. Plays it off, and I think Becker tried to one-time that. Had a little more time than he thought. Couldn't quite put it past the goal line. A good win for the Cocalico Eagles. First game of the season. They put 4 home in the second half, seized control of this contest, and have started their season off on a great note. Cocalico will be back in action on Wednesday, right here against Twin Valley at 4 o'clock. Garden Spot at home, 7 o'clock against Solanco. Final buzzer sounds. Eagles walk off with a 4-0 victory and a 1-0 start to the season. Garden Spot drops to 0-2. Coach Sipes' squad starts the season off with a victory. And look out for these Eagles in Section 3 and in the LL League as well. They're going to be a good squad this year. Thanks so much for watching our first boys soccer telecast of the fall. I'm Chad Blanders.